Hey, how are you doing? It is Keg here with Sports Bet Army, and I have two free NBA prop bets for you this morning here. But before that, let's dive in and check out this prop tool real quick that we have at Sports Bet Army and just show you what it's all about. All right, as you can see behind me, I have it pulled up right here, and this is our NBA prop tool. We have one for NBA. We also have one for MLB that goes over these props, and it pulls up lifetime data from 5 sports books here: FanDuel, DraftKings, William Hill, PointsBet, and you can pull them all up here if you want to go over to props tab. The points tab, you can see it breaks them out this way as well: DraftKings, FanDuel, PointsBet, William Hill, and BetMGM. And if you don't have any accounts at these, you can just easily hit this and click on this, and it will take you to sign up and get your sign up bonus for each of them. But as you can see, we got points, rebounds, assists, 3-pointers for NBA. This main page right here will break it down into top props, points, rebounds, assists, and then by book. So if we're looking at FanDuel here real quick, just go over these things. It'll just basically tell you the over or under. And it'll pull down the projections as I update the projection model and then base them off of the line on the book. So right here it has Trae Young, just for example. The lines are plus 130 here for this. The book has it at 3.5 rebounds. Our projections at 4.94 gives us a 41% difference and a 67% edge because it does. The edge percentage does take in the line value as well. So it'll take you and tell you kind of what is the best bet here based off the projections and also off that line. So it's a real easy tool to use if you want to jump in here and use it and you don't have a lot of time. It's a fantastic piece to come in here. And again, we're going to only continue to grow on this. Again, we have it up for NBA and MLB. And I'm currently working on it for NFL, and I hope to have it done for college football as well. And we're just going to continue to keep this thing to grow to give you guys an easy thing to get props if you don't have a lot of time. And you can get access all to this stuff if you head to the link below and sign up. You can get access to these NBA props again, that all the way through the playoffs. This thing is updated every day, and then it pulls everything down dynamically. I think it's on a 5-minute pool that pulls all of the odds down from the 5 books. So it's not just static and updated once a day. It is constantly updated all through the day, which is what you need, as these lines do move and we want to jump on them as fast as they can. But with that, after I show you the prop tool, let's head on over and I will show you the 2 props that I like today. And I'll explain why I like them. Let's head on over. All right, I got 2 props for you today. The first one, and they're both from this first game. We got 2 games tonight. We do have Philly at Atlanta. That's a 225.5 over under. Philly favored by 3.5. And then we also have the late game where we have Utah at the Clippers. It's 223.5 over under. Clippers favored by 4.5. But both of these are going to come from this first game. We got some injury news that I think can kind of help us, jump on some of these lines that are a little low. So the first one I got is on the Atlanta side. Bogdan Bogdanovic over 22.5 points and rebounds. Got it at minus 115. I'm going to just put a unit on this one. He's went 23, 21, and 25 points and rebounds this series. So at this current line of 22.5, he would have only missed it once. He shot 13, 16, 17 shot attempts in those. He's playing basically 40 minutes a game. There's no Hunter out there. There's no Reddish. So he's playing a ton of minutes here. He shot only 38% from the field when he missed it, when he had that 21 points and rebounds in game number 2. So again, I think, it's at home. They need to get this game before they head back to Philly. We really need this. So I think Bogdanovic is going to continue to push and shoot. So I think this 22.5 is low. Out of the 2, this is probably my favorite one. Bogdan Bogdanovic over 22.5 points and rebounds. We're going to come down here on the other side and talk about Philly. Now, Philly, we have no Danny Green here. Danny Green got hurt in game 3 with about 8 minutes left in the first quarter. So it was very early into that game. And again, Doc Rivers can do a lot of things. But I'm going to go with Furkan Korkmaz over 10.5 points. Got it at minus 118. I'm only going to put a half unit on this just because Doc Rivers is known to do a lot of things. Now, Furkan, it was actually Matisse Thybulle who came in for Danny Green, but he only played those 16 minutes in game 3. Matisse Thybulle is more of a defensive player, so I don't think that he can throw him out there. Danny Green is a sharpshooter. He's a three-point shooter. They need that scoring, so I don't think he's going to do that. We don't know the starting lineup this early in the morning. It's only about 8:30 on the East Coast here, so I think they're going to put Furkan out there. When we looked at small sample size this season, but when Furkan's actually coming for Danny Green, they got 123.5 points per 100 possessions and only allowed 90.3. So it's a massive difference. Again, small sample size, but even as bad as Furkan looked in game 2, he looked great in game 3. Came out and scored 14 points in game 3 and played 27 minutes. Now I said Thybulle came in for Danny Green with that injury, but only played 16 minutes. So I do think that he's going to need his scoring. I think Thybulle's going to come in. They can pull in Maxey or Milton and those guys as well. But I think it's going to be one of Thybulle or Korkmaz that's going to start. And if Korkmaz starts, I love this line. I'd have no problem going a unit on it. But since we don't really know the starting lineup, I think he's going to start Korkmaz. If he does start Thybulle for the defense, again, Thybulle's not a real offensive player. He's out there mainly for defense. I still think we're going to see plenty of minutes out of Korkmaz. I think we're going to see 25, 26 minutes out of him. I think we'll see 20 to 22 minutes out of Thybulle. So I think they're both going to play. 10.5 just seems a little low. Again, they're going to need his scoring. If Curry's struggling a little bit, we already know that Ben Simmons can't shoot outside of the paint. So it's not like they can lean on him at all. So that's why I just kind of feel that, Korkmaz is going to have to go out there and shoot the ball. We know Milton and Maxey can do it. But one thing about Korkmaz is just his size, and they're going to need that against Atlanta. I don't think they'll have that enough playing Milton or Maxey out there. But again, it is Doc Rivers. He can do a little bit of everything. But I'm still going to go Furkan Korkmaz over 10.5 points. If you want to know any of my other NBA prop bets, I have a few more that I'm going to research today and drop over for our VIPs at Sportsbet Army. You can head on over there. Check on the link below. Again, if you watched last night, that Jokic thing, tell me what you think in the comments. I don't think he deserved to be ejected. Kind of hurt the props as well. I had the over on the points, rebounds, assists at 49.5. So it hurts to lose when a guy gets ejected like that, but the Suns look really good. But again, in the comments, leave. Did you think Jokic should have been ejected last night when he came down and hit Payne when he's going for the ball? Stupid foul, but I don't think he should have been ejected in a game like that, an elimination game. But with that, again, this is Cash Cake with Sportsbet Army. I will see you on the flip side. Deuces.